I live and work in Sapporo, the capital city of Hokkaido and the 5th largest city in Japan. It is a bustling city with 2.6 million people, but with room to find your own space. Springs are rejuvenating after long winters. The summers are filled with sports days, baseball, and adventure. The autumn is characterized by great weather, the beautiful foliage, and maybe just on my part, introspection. And the winters? Well, the winters are just fun. The Japanese revel in the seasons, and nowhere more so than here in Hokkaido, where the proximity to the great outdoors is unmatched and unrivaled for such a major metropolis. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Sean Keenan. Today we're off on another adventure. We're going to Jozanke. It's a place that I visited earlier this year. It was one of my first episodes, actually. I went to Jozanke in the middle of winter and I froze my tail off. It was minus 15 degrees that day. So we're going back today in autumn, looking for some beautiful woodland photography, and I'm glad you're joining me today. Jozanke is an onsen or hot spring resort town within the greater metropolitan area of Sapporo, only about 45 minutes from the center of the city. Today, I'm going to hike a ridgeline behind the hotels, following a trail that begins at the backside of this shrine. We'll return back here at the end of the video to shoot this shrine in the rain, so stay tuned. Well, I was just about to introduce my first shot of the day and it started to rain heavily. And the leaf that I was shooting is getting hit by those raindrops and just bouncing all over the place. I did get a shot right before the rain started to hit, and I'd like to introduce it to you. So, the leaf has 2 holes in it and it almost looks like a bit of acid had dropped on these 2 particular spots, and it's a nice little circle. I'm not quite sure how this formed, but in my composition I tried to get the background lined up so the top circle would be green and the bottom circle would be red. I cut the rest of the introduction short as the rain really started to pick up. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I continued hiking along, and about 30 minutes later, as I was hoping for, there would be a break in the clouds and the rain would stop and the sun would come out, and that's exactly what happened. So right here in front of me, I spotted a leaf with rainwater that had beaded up on top of it. Now it's precariously right on the edge of the trail and it's a pretty steep fall down here. But let me turn the camera around and so you can see. With the light coming through, it just highlighted it perfectly. Now I have a little bit of color in the background because of the yellow leaves that have fallen behind, and the pines really give nice texture, color, tone. All together, this makes for a really lovely image. This path is quite narrow and very slippery because of the rain. Well, this was a bit more difficult than I expected it to be. The leaves are beautiful, stunning even. But it's really hard to shoot in this kind of environment where everything is so close and there's really very little chance to separate things from the background. Now, I did get a couple of close-up shots and I'm quite happy with those, but I'm going to be heading down now. Now, I don't think I'm going to be shooting on the way down unless something really sparks my interest. And we'll see what we have down at the bottom. So here's the shrine that we started from, and I wound my way to the back side of the mountain. It actually comes to the front side again, but this is the back side of the mountain. And this is where I said, hey, I'm going to head back down the mountain again. I skipped the summit. I thought with the sky the way that it was, it probably wasn't worth my while. So I wound back down all the way to here now. And I'm going to cross this bridge here, maybe see if I can go up the Riverside just a little bit and see if I can get some more photographs from there. The scene in front of me called for my lens to capture it, but with the sky being completely blown out, I needed to isolate whatever I was shooting from the overexposed sky. I turned my attention towards this rocky outcrop in front of me and composed an image split nearly in half on a diagonal. I thought that keeping some of the trees in the top right third helped to anchor the image and create more depth. So I just finished lunch with some very lovely people, and I am back at the shrine that I was at this morning. And this is the shrine that I shot in earlier this year in February, I think it was. It was minus 15 degrees that day. Well, today it's about 15 degrees and beautiful and autumny. And the foliage is beautiful all around. So I thought it would be great to have a shot in the wintertime and a shot in the fall. Guys, I think that's it for me today. I'm gonna head home. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you next time.